Still on justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. This is what we will be saying, and this is what we will continuously say until that justice is gotten for Mohbad. I don't want you to panic. Neither do I want you to faint. Be strong, be resolute. This justice for Mohbad will be gotten. Now, prior to the RIP of Mohbad, he already laid curses on Wunmi and her family. And this curses are playing out right now. As if Mohbad knew that he was about to leave. He felt it already. He felt it already. You cannot use words such as, if you take my life, if you RIP me, if you delete me, when you delete me. He knew that there was a threat. Unfortunately, he could not get out of it. Maybe he thought he is strong enough. Maybe he was under a spell. He could not get out of it. And before Wunmi and her crew finalized the execution, they made sure that evidence that will point to herself and our crew involve our family also. She made sure that everything is erased totally. But there is this audio, there is this one that she forgot to erase. The reason being that she, having erased Mohbad's phone and her own phone, both of them shared the same iCloud. She had to call Mohbad using her friend's phone. And you know how God works. You know how that friend recorded that call. She pressed on record and had everything that both of them said on her phone. She kept it to herself. She didn't say nothing. Imagine if it were other people, maybe if she didn't really think of it, if God was not involved in this, if karma was not going to play out, she probably would have deleted it. Like, why do I need to keep the audio call? Let me just erase it and delete. She did not. She kept it on her phone. And immediately, Mohbad, RIP, she released it. Do you know that Wunmi's elder sister was finding way to bribe the girl, the lady, the friend of Wunmi, bribe her? First, they demonized her. They said she's a bad lady, she's a bad person. And later, they wanted her to come out to say, oh, that audio was just doctored, it was this. And she said, no, over my dead body, I will not do such. I want you to listen to this for our international audience, translation and analysis as we do it. Like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. You are about to hear some explosive. In fact, this will blow your mind.
Tí n bá rí pé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́yìn tí mo mọ̀ ó wà life threatening, wà life alive, kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe, mo máa pariwo síta. But in the case of Wunmi, reverse was the case. Ó ń sọ pé Mohbad ní kó má sọ̀rọ̀, Mohbad ní káwọn má sọ fẹ́yàn. Ṣé ya wèrè ni ọkọ ẹ̀, ẹni tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ for better for worse, ẹni tó fẹ́ rí dọjọ́ ayé ẹ̀, ẹni tó pè ní alleged bàbá ọmọ ẹ̀. Báwo ló ṣe ń sùn sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ lálálẹ́, ó tẹ̀ ń sùn sílé náà, because ọ̀sọ̀ pé máa ń pín transformer kiri lálálẹ́ ni. So o lè mọ condition ẹ̀ lálẹ́, because tó bá wà pẹ̀lú bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn, wà á mọ condition ẹ̀, wà á mọ nǹkan tó ń go through. Ìlú tí mo wà ẹ́, ajá téèyàn sìn gan, even ní Nàìjíríà tó mọ̀ pé máa ń sajá gan Nàìjíríà sí. Nǹkan ọ̀sìn téèyàn sìn gan, tó bá sick, ọkàn yín ò ń balẹ̀. Ká má wá so èèyàn. Wunmi, Mohbad told you all his fears, but instead of you to help him, you were busy gallivanting all over Lekki, all over Lagos. On gbogbo kiri, wọ́n dú ẹ kiri. Mélòó gan ló bú ẹ? Mélòó gan lára ẹ̀gọ́ tó ti dú ẹ pa? Ó ti dàpẹ̀rẹ̀ àdàṣẹ́. Mohbad dẹ̀ kú nìyẹn. You were with him 72 hours before he died. You were with him 48 hours before he died. Eba, my love and like. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Facebook. You were with him 72 hours before he died. Ṣé ibi tí mo ti ní problem pẹ̀lú ẹ nìyẹn? Wunmi tó bá dọ̀la, ó lè yí kàn ẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ni màmá gbèjà. Ibi kan tí mo ti ní problem pẹ̀lú ẹ nìyẹn. Mo mọ rí níbi kankan. Boy pé o mọ nǹkan tó pa bọ̀bọ́ yẹn, o wà ńbẹ̀ ìgbà tí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn kú. Why tó fi lè sọ nǹkan tó pa bọ̀bọ́ yìí? Why tó ṣe ń dákẹ́? Ibi tí mo tún ti ní problem pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, Mohbad kú tá ìkú, ó sáré lọ gba Fálànà. Ìjọ àfárá léwu, kí ló lọ gba Fálànà fún láti protect ẹ? Mo dẹ̀ tuntun sọ lẹ́ni, ẹ bá mi gé bíbá ẹ̀kẹ́ bá ń send ẹ̀ sí Fálànà. Fálànà, tó bá ti ṣe case tó ń win ẹ̀sẹ̀, tí Wunmi àmúbọ́ ló máa mú, àfi tí ò bá sọ lọ́run lókè. Fálànà, I'm saying it with my full chest. Tó bá ti ṣe case sẹ́, tó ti mú jẹ Fálànà. Tí Wunmi sẹ́, the fact that you know what is going on and you kept mute. Fálànà, tó bá ti ṣe case tó ti mú jẹ, tí Wunmi àmúbọ́ ló máa ṣe. Èmi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. You have always been an overrated barrister, son. Anyway, you are overrated. Mo ti sọ mo dẹ̀ tún sọ. Ara wọn barrister tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n good ju ẹ lọ. People dependent on you. People are always looking up to you. Wo bó ṣe fall land everybody. You disappointed a lot of people. You sold your conscience to the devil just because of money. Mo sọ fún yín, there is nobody that has no price. There is nobody that has no price. Never say never. Put your trust in God. Because people will disappoint you. That is not the bone of contention. Bone of contention, gogo wa ni pé. Wunmi o wa nbe gba tí bọ̀bọ́ ikú. Ó dẹ̀ pé lọ́kọ ẹ̀. Ṣó mọ̀ pé gba tí bọ̀bọ́ ikú náà. Nígà ló ń sọ. Until gba tí very dark man. Until gba tí very dark man sọ pé, come on. Until gba tí very dark man sọ pé, come on. Báwo lè ṣe máa pọkọ ẹ nígà? Níbi tó detest bọ̀bọ́ yẹn dé. Níbi tó dislike ẹ dé. Kí ló mú ẹ bọ́ta sọ pé tí ló pa? Ìwọ àti Darosha lọ sọ pé plan yẹn. Ó sọ pé Mohbad died of air infection. Ó wá ipá kó yẹn jẹ. Mo máa ń sọ kíní kan fún gbogbo yín. Tí Wunmi bá mọ̀ ẹ́ pé ikú Mohbad máa rí báyìí, wọn ní pa. Ó máa pa sí pa ayé ni bó ṣe ti ń pa lọ díẹ̀díẹ̀. Tó bá mọ̀ ẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn máa béèrè ikú tó pa Mohbad, wọn ní pa. Wọ́n ti believe pé normal way of life Mohbad, ṣé mọ̀ tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀, wọn ń dá lóhùn, wọ́n máa sọ pé rí ò pé ó ní mental problem. Wọ́n ti wò pé nǹkan tí gbogbo èèyàn máa wò nìyẹn. Ìtòyẹ̀ sọ pé he died of air infection. But lóhun tó ń dáná tí òkú oúnjẹ àrò. Ó jẹ́ kán lọ ṣí òkú yẹn. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ súnmọ́ àgbàlagbà. Ẹ lọ bá àwọn àgbàlagbà kẹ́ bèrè ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ṣé ti rí, ṣé rántí pé ibi ọrùn Mohbad tán ti stab ẹ̀, ibi ayẹ yẹn. Ṣé rẹ pé jẹ́ yìí ń jábọ́. Ṣé rántí pé sawdust lọ kó síbi tẹ́jẹ̀ tí ń jábọ́ yẹn nínú pósí Mohbad yẹn. Ṣé pé wà tó ṣe pósí yẹn, a rí sawdust àtẹ̀jẹ̀. Ṣé rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó jáde, ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn gan ló tẹ́jẹ̀ bá split bẹ́ yẹn. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn ni ò jẹ́ kí Mohbad sinmi. Until tí Mohbad bá rí justice, he's not gonna give up. Ṣé Ọlọ́run tó wá mú Wunmi ni pé wọ́n lọ gbé pósí yẹn jáde. Ṣé rántí pé ìgbà tí Darosha lọ ra pósí lọ́wọ́ bàbá onípósí ní ìrọ̀lẹ́ ọjọ́ tí Mohbad kú. Bàbá onípósí sọ pé pósí ọmọdé ló wà, ipe kó padà wá ńjọ́ kejì. Ipe òun á ti bá wọn kan tàgbàlagbà. Darosha wá sọ pé àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ sí lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn. Tó bá mọ̀ bíyá pé wọ́n máa ṣí òkú yẹn padà ni. Ṣé rí òkú tán ṣí padà? Òun ló fa gbogbo buwawa àti gbogbo wáwà yìí o. Tẹ́pọ̀ wọ́n sí òkú yẹn ta gbàgbé ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ó ti tán o. Because ṣé rí aṣọ tí Wunmi jù síbẹ̀ yẹn, ó fi pàrọwà fókù Mohbad ni. Bòmí láṣìírí, má jẹ́ káṣìírí mi tú. Ìtòyẹ̀ ló ṣe sọ, I'm sorry lẹ́ẹ̀bẹ́ta kó tó ju aṣọ yẹn sí. Ṣé rí mi dé lè tọ́ wú òkú yẹn? Àtijọ́ yẹn láṣìírí Wunmi ò ti bò mọ́. Àtijọ́ yẹn ni Wunmi ò ti nísinmi mọ́. Àwa kọ́ la sọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún play ẹ̀ fún yín. Kò ṣe ìpinnu tí Wunmi sọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n play fún yín. Ó dàbí ẹ̀gbọ́n. Ń bọ̀.
Now, share this in my cloud with me. I'm not feeling okay in my life again. Okay, I'm coming. I swear to my living God. You won't have to feel me. People will hospital. You won't have to feel me. you don't know anything. I swear you don't know anything. I swear to my living God. Me, ever since I've gone to the end, my life has been fucked up. But so nothing for my emotion. I'm she no. There's a one on finish me the tip of my. If you so no, go to back for me or the power family. No worry, yeah, my dear. Yeah, my dear forever. My regret the life to live. One night I like to go my machine and to go. Send to my wife my regrets for the whole life. My regrets. You can't talk. Where's my other phone? Where's my phone now? Talk now.
It is not your phone. My sons are dead too.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n àmúgbó.
Yes, let me open the phone. Let's prepare the phone. Where is my other phone? Where is my old WhatsApp? We share the same iCloud with me and you, Abi. Why on the WhatsApp me share law? Where is my line? Where is everything? You want to fetch you post after Abi. About to put on Abi. About my post conversation, but the post Abi. Oh, no, èmi tí mò ń pè láàárọ̀ fún kan tí mò ń pè fún o wọn ní ìlú mo fi ń pè o má wọrí mi ó mọ kankan ìwà tí gbogbo fámìlì wà láìtàláì tó bá yẹ pé tí ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ ti ń jẹ lọ ilé rẹ̀ máa fi ṣàkẹ́yìn wà láìtàláì straight to my living road wà láìtàwọn lè máa fi ṣàkẹ́yìn àwọn tó ń kó ẹ bí kò máa ṣe aṣọ tí mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò wọ̀ ìyá ẹ ó lọ gbé sí mi lórí ó gbé sí mi lórí ó fẹ́ pa mí ní ṣáyé ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni ogun fẹ́ pa ẹ ni ó fẹ́ ṣe orí burúkú ni má wọrí náà má wọrí ó yẹ ṣàgbà mi àbí wọ́n ti bá kú lé ní gbogbo ayé pátápátá ìwọ ṣàgbà mi sí wàhálà.
Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ṣé gbogbo yín ti gbọ́? So kí ni Wunmi wá ń sunkún fún pé wọ́n ṣépè fún Liam wọ́n fẹ́ pa òun? Wunmi Mohbad ti ṣépè fún ẹ̀. Mohbad ti sọ pé tóun bá kú òní nísinmi àṣírí òní bò ó. Èpè Mohbad ló ń jà ẹ̀ Wunmi. Àwọn ò lè ṣépè fún Awakọ́lá dá ẹ̀. Awakọ́lá dá ẹ̀ èpè Mohbad ló ń jà ẹ̀. Wunmi èpè Mohbad ló ń jà ẹ̀. Ó wá bọ́ síta lánàá ìtòkò tí pọ́n fún bàbá ní mọ́tò. Ó ti pọ́n èèyàn ṣàdúrà fún bàbá yẹn trend. Ìwọ náà wá gbé ọmọ ṣó ò lè dá kọrin ẹni fi ọmọ ọlọ́mọ sílẹ̀. Jẹ́ kí ọmọ ọlọ́mọ gbégbé ayé ẹ̀ fi ọmọ ọlọ́mọ sílẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ wá ṣe pity party game ẹ lórí social media come alone. Ṣégbà tó ń dókó kiri ìgbà tó pa Mohbad ṣọmọ yẹn wà ń bẹ̀ ni ṣebí fried rice ló sọ pé òun ṣe fọmọ ìgbà tí Mohbad kú ó pe nọ́ọ̀sì ìwọ ló sọ fún nọ́ọ̀sì abẹ́rẹ́ tó máa gún Mohbad ó wá sọ fún tán ó wá kúrò ń bẹ̀ adẹ̀ ti bèrè lọ́wọ́ nọ́ọ̀sì sọ pé ó wà ń bẹ̀ gbogbo ìgbà tó ń gún Mohbad lábẹ́rẹ́ ó ní òwò gangan ló fóun lábẹ́rẹ́ tó ń gún Mohbad.
Welcome back. Now let us take it from here and we will proceed to the beginning of it. The nurse claimed, according to our guest, that Wunmi gave her some injection. Do you concur to this? Can you relate to what I'm saying? The police said they found some other syringe and the nurse said, no, what I brought is not what you guys found. It means that Wunmi had certain things in that house. There is a possibility that she must have injected Mohbad before the nurse came. And also, the injury on the neck of Mohbad, we are still talking about it. Till today, autopsy, a robust, comprehensive autopsy and toxicology report is not yet out. The autopsy, they said, is ready, but they said toxicology, very important. Toxicology, very important. They say they are still waiting for that from the US, and that we should not attach emotion to this one. That if we are seeking for justice, we should know that it takes process, and that those that are expecting it to be done like now, they should reflect on that day that something got inside of them and they decided to set ablaze one of the best facility where toxicology, autopsy, and the forensic, proper forensic laboratory in Lagos was set ablaze during the EndSARS. That is what the governor of Lagos State told us, and we understand that. Now, the nurse obviously will be going to jail. She'll be going to jail because she was not supposed to administer what she administered. And I don't know if that nurse is ready to spill all that she knows, all that she saw. Obviously, if there was a cut on the neck of Mohbad or a cut somewhere, she is aware of it. She knows about it. When she came to treat, she must have examined her patient. She's not just going to run an IV line just like that and listen to Wunmi when she said, this is what we normally inject him when he has this and that. She probably would have asked, what is this one? Looked at it. She must have done some physical exam, examined the patient, all that she saw. The Nigerian police are not willing to let us see or hear about what she saw. She knows that there was something seriously wrong with Mohbad. In fact, the nurse said, I was set up. This is a setup. This is a setup. They already concluded what they needed to do on him before I came. Because the nurse said, when I got there, I said, why did you guys pour water on a patient that I was taking care of? And they said, you know what? Actually, this is how it happens to him. He is always drifting in and out. So this is what we do. We pour it on him and it gets better. The nurse obviously visited Mohbad more than once. First, to administer what she needed to administer. She left. And during the course of administration, living and Mohbad trying to get better, Wunmi did terrible things. Immediately she is done with what she wanted to do, she now called on the nurse, or the nurse felt like, okay, I think it's time for me to come check. I'm coming to come check on my patient. Upon arrival, what she saw, what she met is a mess. She made a terrible scene. And she asked, but I said I'm coming to see my patient. I told you guys I was coming. How did it arrive to this? Why are you guys tampering with my patient? What happened? He said, don't worry. It is normal for him. This is how he does. Does what? He slumps. Seriously? Yeah. And they're talking trash. And the nurse is looking at them normally she's not licensed to administer what she administers, even though many of them do administer this. They do. So she looked at Mohbad. If she had known, maybe she would not have come. But she is a nurse. She would definitely want to come check up on her patient to see how well he is. Upon arrival, the whole thing became messy. From there, things changed. Now, that's one version of the story. Wunmi lied a lot. The other version is when they called the nurse came, administered, and the nurse drew an IV line where after some few hours, 1 hour, Wunmi was cooking jollof rice or fried rice. And the other one said, I was cooking noodles. And next, he said he was outside. That's Adura, the younger brother of Mohbad. And all of a sudden, the medication reacted on Mohbad. And that's it. Different stories. The other story is, he had ear infection. That was a story that Wunmi sold out first. When she realized that wasn't working, she jumped on Gist Lover and gave us they said it is not natural. They said it is spiritual. They say it is supernatural. What is she saying? She drew Prime Boy into it. They said, I'm tired and I cannot type, but they said it is not normal. They say it is spiritual. That Prime Boy, this was the kind of not too complete chat that Gistless Lover posted to convince us, thinking that we are gullible people. No, people can be stupid, gullible, or just making you feel better when you're coming up with this gist about this man slept with the other, this actor and actress, this actress went to meet this man, this pastor now met with this actress. People will because people like bad news. They like downfall of other people. They want to see the scene of other people. They will laugh. They will be happy. They will say, Oba, continue. Ride on. You are the violence headquarters. And whoever felt good, like, yes, I am here. But selling us this rubbish story about Mohbad, Wunmi being innocent, no, that was the downfall. That is actually the downfall of Gistlover. Gistlover operates with some of those people that you know. Because at times, Gistlover gives them handle or maybe invite them in as guests to be the host of live videos. Who does that? Anyway, let's leave that aside. So the story that was sold to us then, Wunmi came up with different version, and the next was to demonize Mohbad's father. They kept on and on. They went on and on with that. They did not succeed. When everything broke apart, they realized that the man could talk, that his voice would be heard, not like that of his son, who screamed and shouted till his RIP. Then they decided to do the next move. Like, you know what? I think getting a lawyer to push this would be the best. It is no longer justice for Mohbad. It is now protection, covering up for Wunmi. And all of a sudden, we saw those faces. They just decided to be quiet. We observed that Gistlover became quiet. Everything became silent when they found out that Wunmi will be ending her life in jail because she is the prime suspect. And she has absolved herself of all that concerns Mohbad by saying, I was not there when Prime Boy and Mohbad had a fight. I was not there in the room when the nurse administered the medication. I was cooking jollof rice. I was out of this world. I was on trance when Mohbad fell. I was on, she absolved herself of everything like she never existed. Like she was not existing. This is what she put out there. But there is something that is funny in all of it. With her absence in everything, she is now present when Mohbad slumped and RIP and everything is finished. She's present to take the death certificate. She hid it. She didn't present it out. She didn't bring it out. She knows that it is needed to put Mohbad in the morgue. She kept that. She became present all of a sudden when a criminal, foolish, wicked lawyer, low-level lawyer came to take the thumb print of Mohbad whilst he was there without life. She became present when she brought in the Islamic diabolic witch doctor, witch, whatever, to help to finalize what they need to finalize on Mohbad. She became present when she needed to clear the CCTV footage that would have shown and indicate all that happened all through. She became alive. She became present. She became aware of herself. She became aware of her environment. She became aware of Mohbad when it became necessary for her to jump on the music stream revenue of Mohbad. She became alive all of a sudden. She became aware. All of these things are premeditated. They never knew that Mohbad would be this, like people were going to respond to it this way. You heard from our guests, the final downfall was when Mohbad's body was brought out of the soil. They never expected it. They were screaming on Mohbad's father. We told him not to put him under the soil. We told him to take him to the morgue. They felt that saying this will make people dislike and hate Mohbad's father. And obviously people did. But immediately people decided to respond to this. They brought out the body. They forced the government to take it out. They never knew it was going to happen. That day, that charm that she dropped in it failed. What advice you have for Mohbad? Even though he's a spirit. Because other people will learn. What advice you have for Wunmi? The wicked, and her family, Mohbad's father and Mohbad's mother. Drop it in the comment section. See you.